The biggest knockout threat in the welterweight division at present. Enter the absolute nightmare, Carlos Prates. He could add the word absolute into his nickname. What a problem he is for the rest of this division.
Oh, he is a real problem for everyone. In the belief that he has in himself when he steps inside the octagon is second to none. Carlos Prates is a guy that has shown that if you just believe you can knock people out and you develop some real skill, you really can do it time and time again. Prates is the real deal. He's an exciting fighter. He's very fun. Let's see what he does in the octagon tonight.
Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. And it all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camps.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Carlos the Nightmare Prates. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Assassin.
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out. Good. All right, here we go. Start of round 1. The Nightmare, Carlos Prates, is in the building. Don't think a lot of people are burning up Nick Maynard's phone looking to fight Carlos Prates.
John, he doesn't care. Prates came off the Contender Series. He just doesn't care. He loves to fight. He believes in his power. And in most cases, that's been enough. I love watching Prates.
Oh, crippling body shot there a moment ago. We'll see if that investment pays off later in the fight.
Pay out later. Don't get paid right now. That's you.
Really settled in. A huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has hurt. Oh my goodness, John. This could be a quick night.
Spinning back fist. Oh, trying to hold his own here. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so early round 1 action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight. That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, it's like that one, and the fighter common when you talk about this man. The expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Assassin.
So there he is, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion, and you can make the argument that this was the best performance of his career. He gets his hand raised by way of the TKO, and now all that's left to do is to celebrate with his family and friends. A nice embrace there with his head coach. They felt like if they could get over this hurdle and take out this #1 contender, that it could be smooth sailing here the rest of the way. Once again, they are all chasing this man at 170 pounds.